Today we're discussing why men cheat so that you can understand it and maybe even prevent it in the future. Hi, I'm Mark from Make Him Yours. Hey girls, it's Mark here again. Today we're discussing why do men cheat? So why do guys do it? It's a question that I get from so many girls because they just don't understand what's happened. Why did you go out and do this? Today, coming from a guy, I want to give you girls the reason guys cheat. This is from talking to them, this is from knowing them, this is from understanding being a guy. I'm going to give you the 6 main reasons that guys cheat and explain to you how you can maybe help prevent it in the future, but how a lot of the time, look, it isn't your fault. And ultimately, when a guy cheats, there's never an excuse for it. There's reasons, but they're not excuses. But we're at least going to go through the reasons so you understand. So number 1 reason that a guy cheats is he doesn't feel like he deserves you. So the best way to explain this is if you've ever heard the metaphor, or the story rather, of the princess and the slum boy. And what happens is the princess comes down from the castle one day and she meets this slum boy and they fall in love, and long story short, he is set to become a prince. Incredible life for him, and then what happens? He goes and cheats on the princess with another slum girl. Why did he do that? Because he ultimately felt deep down like a slum boy, and like that was all he deserved. So he skipped ahead before he got rejected by her and did it himself. Now this is a metaphor for real life, and a lot of guys cheat in real life for the same reason. They don't feel like they deserve you or have the self-esteem to feel like that they're worth dating you. If this is the case, look, there's not a lot you could have done about it. It's just something you got to move on from, and you can look to date guys in the future who are going to value themselves more and be more on your level. Number 2, he doesn't feel sexually validated by the relationship. So what this means is women often they underestimate just how much guys care about our sexual validation, just how much we need to feel like we can please you, like we're attractive, like we're sexual people who can do it for a woman. Never underestimate how much a guy cares about that. When he's single, it's easy. He can phone girls, he can text, he can sext, he can date lots of different girls, but when he's in a relationship, you're the only one that can give it to him. You are like the keeper of his masculinity. So if he can't please you, if you don't want him, if you're rejecting him a lot, slowly but surely that guy's going to become less and less confident and validated sexually. And unfortunately, one of the ways guys deal with that is to cheat. There's other ways. I mean, he could talk to you about it. He could just break up with you first, and that's the more noble ways. It's a reason, it's not an excuse, but it's why a lot of guys do cheat. Number 3, he's more validated by men than he is from women. So in this case, he wants the guy's validation. So this is the guy that's pretty insecure, and he just, he has sex with a girl, and then his first thought is, I can't wait to tell the boys about this. It's all about getting the guy's approval, getting the guy's attention. And so in this case, there's not a lot you could have done because you're not a guy. If he wants to tell the boys about his conquests, then he probably wasn't the guy to be in a relationship right now. You know that now. A lot of guys will grow out of this, but it does take time, and hopefully that's not time spent while he's around cheating on you. Some guys never grow out of it. Move on. The guy's just insecure. Find a guy that's more secure within himself, that he doesn't need the validation from the boys when he's with you. Number 4, he no longer feels for you, but he's scared to leave. So this is the guy that unfortunately has clocked out of the relationship months and months ago. Mentally, he's not really in a relationship with you, he's not in love with you anymore, but he's sticking with you because he's been a pussy and he's scared to leave. Hopefully you've realised this by now and you've broken it up, and if this is the reason the guy's cheated on you, hopefully things have come good and you've solved it now. Number 5, he has a need for variety that isn't being met, or he feels trapped in the relationship. So, all of us need variety in our lives and excitement. You do, I do, we all do. You can get this variety though in lots of different ways, and that's where people differ. For example, some people just need to watch TV or sit outside and watch the birds to get some variety in their life. Others have to jump off cliffs, have to climb mountains, have to get on jet skis in foreign countries and have sex in crazy locations. The way you get the excitement in your life can vary, but we all need it. This isn't to say that a guy that needs lots of variety in his life can't be in a stable relationship. He certainly can, but he's going to have to be with a girl who needs similar amounts of variety as him. They're going to need to do crazy things together, maybe go on holidays, sex in crazy places. They're going to have lots of outward fun together. But if you're more of the secure type girl who doesn't need that much variety, and a guy is strongly variety driven, unfortunately, one of the obvious places that a guy will go to get that variety if he feels trapped or bored is sexual. And number 6, he's not emotionally stable. So no guy in the world has ever said, I'm having such a great time with my girlfriend, I love her so much, we're going so well, I can't wait to cheat on her. No guy said that ever. Guys cheat when there's emotional low points. So when there's been a massive fight, when you guys are bickering, when something's gone wrong, that's when he goes out and does stuff with other girls. And a guy that's not in check with his emotions is going to do that far more often, and is going to be way more vulnerable to doing that. If you've been cheated on for this reason, just take solace in the fact there's not much you could have done about it. The guy wasn't emotionally mature enough to date you. Hopefully you can move on to guys who are, and every time you have a fight, you're not going to have to worry about whether he's out doing stuff with other girls, because he can control his emotions. Girls, it's a bit of a sad topic, but I really hope that that gives you some understanding as to guys, why they cheat, and that there are reasons, there's not excuses, nothing's an excuse. He could always talk to you about it or in the relationship, but there are at least reasons, and hopefully you understand them. In particular, you can play a role if you make sure that your guy is sexually validated by you and that he's always feeling good and like he can please you and that you're attracted to him. Girls, thanks very much. Do you agree, disagree with these? Let me know. Are they sort of incongruent with your experiences? Have you had something similar or different? Post in the comments. I'd love to hear from you so we can share around and make girls more aware of this stuff. Make sure you check out the blog as well at makingyours.com.au. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to be able to show you more stuff as we go on. And look, yeah, make sure you leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much, ladies. I'll see you very soon. And if this is the reason the guys cheat on it, and if this is the guy who